1937 UK 1 penny coin. Today, we're traveling back to 1937, a year of royal turmoil and a coin that became one of the rarest and most valuable mistakes in British history. You may have one of these old cartwheel pennies tucked away in a collection, but I'm going to show you how a seemingly ordinary 1937 UK 1 penny coin can unlock a story of royal scandal and an auction price that could potentially reach millions. First, the reality check. Most 1937 pennies you find today feature King George VI on the obverse and Britannia on the reverse. Millions of these were struck, and a regular circulated 1937 George VI penny is typically worth only a few pounds, maybe a bit more if it's in stunning, uncirculated condition. A top-grade specimen might sell for around £50 to £100, maybe a few hundred for a rare-proof version. Nothing close to millions. So, where does the £1,000,000 value come from? The answer lies not in a minting error, but in a historical anomaly so rare it transcends numismatics and becomes pure history. We're talking about the King Edward VIII pattern penny. To understand this coin, you need to know the story of the king who never was. In 1936, King Edward VIII ascended the throne. But his reign was cut short, only 11 months, by his decision to marry American divorcee Wallis Simpson. The crisis led to his dramatic abdication in December 1936. Now, the Royal Mint had a massive headache. Coins for Edward VIII's reign had already been designed and approved, and small numbers of pattern coins were struck to test the dyes and metal compositions before mass production. The 1937 Edward VIII 1 penny is one of these patterns. Because Edward abdicated before general circulation began, nearly all of these patterns were destroyed. It's estimated that only a handful of these Edward VIII pennies escaped the melting pot. Some sources say fewer than 6. This scarcity, combined with the monumental historical significance of the abdication crisis, makes this coin incredibly valuable. How do you spot this multi-million-pound ghost coin? The key is the portrait. The regular penny shows a bust of King George VI facing left. The rare pattern penny shows a bust of King Edward VIII facing left as well. Wait, wasn't the tradition to alternate directions? Yes. Edward VIII broke tradition by insisting his portrait face the same direction as his father's, King George V, because he preferred his left side. This is another unique identifying feature. These Edward VIII pattern pennies are not simply rare. They are numismatic royalty. While official public auction records for the Edward VIII penny have placed its value in the hundreds of thousands of pounds, a bronze pattern penny was last reported to have sold for around £100,000 to £200,000 in private deals. The potential is always higher. The 1933 George V penny, which also has a tiny mintage, is arguably the most famous British penny and is valued at over £72,000, showing that pattern pennies command incredible prices. For a 1937 Edward VIII penny to hit the millions mark, it would likely need to be a unique variant, part of a famous royal collection, or sold during a highly competitive, international auction that drives the price to unprecedented levels. This is a dream scenario, but the very real hundreds of thousands of pounds value is enough to change someone's life. The hunt for this coin is like searching for a priceless needle in a haystack of bronze. Here is your action plan. Check the date. Start by isolating any 1937 pennies. Check the monarch. Look closely at the king's portrait. If your coin has the effigy of George VI, it's the common circulation piece. Find Edward VIII. If, by some miracle, your 1937 penny has King Edward VIII portrait facing left, you must immediately secure it and seek professional authentication. It will likely be a pattern or a proof coin, which are almost never found in general circulation. Do not clean the coin. Cleaning rare coins destroys their numismatic value. Protect it and consult a reputable coin grading service like Spink, PCGS, or ngc.so. Next time you are going through a tin of old coins, remember the story of the 1937 penny. It's not just about a copper coin, it's about a throne abandoned for love, and a mistake by the Royal Mint that created one of the world's most significant and valuable coins. Keep your eyes peeled, check those drawers, And let me know in the comments if you've found any rare British coins. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin hunting secrets, and hit that bell. Happy collecting!